Hello, vudani here, and today I have a PvP video of my engineer, and I'm running a dual pistol with elixir spec. I outlined this build in a previous video, I'll link that on screen now, and you can probably see that I have quite a few boons, and that is a strength of running with elixirs. Gonna go right in on these people. I've skipped ahead to the combat, and you can pretty much take my word for it. The first minute and a half, very uneventful. I think I fired my pistol, well, 0 times. I didn't fire my pistol for a minute and a half, so I don't think you really wanted to see that. You can see the high damage of this build. I apply the poisons, get some decent crits, and this guy just bleeds to death. There's not much stopping that unless you can cure it, which he obviously could not. Gonna go in on this elementalist. I generally try to focus fire elementalists. You'll probably notice that trend in some of my videos, and this guy's gonna pop mist for him for no reason. He really didn't have a chance there, and he goes down easily. See this ranger with spirit beasts, gonna pop frenzy and explosive shot. Just one ability. That's all it takes if you really want to. And you see this guy just absolutely melting. When you frenzy with explosive shot, or with any bleed build in general, if you pop a frenzy or whatever it is, a quickness ability, they just die. You get so many bleeds, and if you cannot cure that condition, you're just screwed. As that guy was. See this necromancer, gonna go in on him. I want to try to get him down before he gets too much life force, but does pop that death shroud. Doesn't really matter, but I get this warrior on me, gonna pull out a bit, drop the supply crate, and you'll see me pick up some of these health kits and let that do some work for me while I just sit back and shoot. Throw the elixir R, try to get that revive over there, get some decent heal, but he misforms away. Although he's pretty high, he should be able to get back up after that. We're pretty much cleaning house here. But anyway, about supply crate, I find that to be really the most effective of the ultimates for engineer. The transmog potion or whatever, I mean, if you get the stupid brute form, you're just garbage. If going in melee with a build like this, you're not gonna do well. And I don't like to put things to chance. So that supply crate is it's a very solid ability, always useful. And right there, I just pick up some of that health as I dodge those heart seekers. And this guy doesn't really stand a chance, although he does hit me with a pretty nice backstab. I get pretty low, but he was low himself, and got a elementalist popping his tornado to finish off the corpse. Wonderful play. I give it 5 stars. It works. We're pretty much dominating anyway. I'll give him an A. Going on this ranger, this guy has a lot of vitality. I don't know about toughness, but toughness doesn't really matter here, so it's actually not a bad choice, not a bad matchup against a condition build, but he doesn't have the cures and removals to really combat it, although I'm not stacking bleeds too high here. But I'm gonna go through all my abilities, and not much you can do about that. Didn't really need my frenzy, didn't need too much. I just used the glue shot as well as my other abilities, the basic weapon attacks. Here comes this Necro, already in Death Shroud. Didn't really help, doesn't seem to put out much damage. Looks like we have 3 on our team right now, so we're the last alive. Doing pretty well here, fending off this team. Elementalist line of sight, so I go on this thief, try to finish him off. He's trying to take down one of my few friends here with those heart seekers. Looks like a stealth build, and here comes the elementalist. I don't know why he would give up that high ground, but he does, and he dies for it. Of course the thief teleports away, and typical thief. What kind of thief wouldn't be a thief if it didn't piss you off when you thought you killed it? Luckily we do get a quick stomp there to take him down. Just scouting around, and my team has magically filled up that I'm sure with 3 people we probably would have won anyway. We were pretty far ahead. Able to camp that spawn point for the majority of the fight there. Very entertaining, not very good to get points for the team, but they weren't really capping points, so it's whatever. I'll take it. I enjoy killing people, and if If you're running a build like this, that's what it's for. It's for killing people. And it does it well, as you can see. Got these boons. If you go back through the video, you'll probably notice I am just full of boons the entire time, and it's absolutely wonderful. Going on this ranger, pop the frenzy, and just burn him down as fast as I can. Take out some of the spirit beasts. Try to line myself up for pierces, but most of them go down, and I dodge away there. Gets a little bit of damage in on me. Gonna pop the supply crate, might as well. There's a wall of protection, I believe, and it's definitely one of the better things you can get when you throw that potion down. Unfortunately, he was using his greatsword at the time, but I guess that's one downside of elixirs. When you toss them, you don't really know what you're going to get, but it doesn't really matter. Just kiting this guy around, he gets a good rally there, comes back up with half health, but doesn't matter again. This guy doesn't carry condition cures. If he does, he doesn't use them properly. And that's definitely one of the big things about a build. You gotta get a condition cure that's reliable and effective. If you don't have a condition cure, any build such as this, which pretty much every single class can make a good bleed build, you will just get absolutely destroyed. There's nothing you can do when you have 20 stacks of bleed. Looks like this game is pretty much won. I'm gonna run over here, pop Frenzy pretty soon, and I mean, that's what I think. Yep, there it goes. And gonna try to get a kill before the match ends. We'll see if I can do that. Man, I feel bad for Rangers this match, but there it goes. Match ends, pretty solid match. Lots of changing of the teams, but definitely a lot of combat there. Maybe not the best of opponents, but definitely showcases the simplicity of this build and the effectiveness of this build. I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. I'll be putting some more out pretty soon here. And thanks for watching.